What's good? What's good? It is now coffee time, man. I hope all is well with everybody out there. I'm sorry, you know what I'm saying, for not dropping the consecutive videos back to back to back like I usually do because I get on here and people be like, dang, I thought you was going to drop a new one today. I was trying to see what you was talking about, you know, so I know they want it. All I got to do is hear a couple of people mention about the videos. I know they want them. So yeah, I'm back with the content. Y'all hit that like button, share the live, share the Coffee Time channel also, you know. I need everybody to go over there to YouTube and subscribe. Worldwide Coffee Time. All you gotta do is hit that subscribe button. Don't be a hater. You know what I'm saying? Be a congratulator. You ain't gotta be a hater. Being a hater gets you nowhere. You won't make it far. You know what I'm saying? You won't have good luck. You won't have none of that. You know, I don't know why a lot of people like hating, but they never will go nowhere. They never will have what the person have that they're hating on. And it's a shame that when they see somebody with some, that's where the hate come from. You can't hate on nobody because they might got better hustle than you, know how to save money better than you do, you know. You can't hate because the car they drive, you know. You can't hate. You got to get out there and get it yourself, you know what I'm saying? Man up and get out there. That's all Coffee could tell you, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to know how to go get it yourself. You can't depend on nobody. Depending on people out here, man, you'll get nowhere. Ain't nobody got your back. And that's how you got to roll every day. Even the person that you think might have your back really don't got your back. So when don't nobody got your back, it's you 10 times. 10 times. 5 over here, 5 over there. That you walking on 10 toes, right? You better have them on the ground, standing on that shit. That's all I can say. You know, it's definitely getting real bad out here, you know. A lot of people don't know. We went through 3 retrogrades already. That's why y'all see it like a lot of couples, they broke up. A lot of family that was cool, they ain't cool no more. You know, it's meant to self-destruction, you know. Everything happens during the retrograde. Death, self-destruct, anything to tear up, anything that's really meant, they tear it up. It's like, it's a real bad energy phase, you know. A lot of people don't talk about the retrograde because a lot of people don't know about the retrograde, you know. So when you hear somebody talking about a retrograde, you better pay attention because that person definitely know what the fuck they talking about. For real, you know. And it only makes sense. But guess what? This year, we expecting 3 more back to back. Another 3 more retrogrades back to back. Y'all think it was bad this past year? Oh man, I'm telling you, the retrograde gonna hold you. You know, and retrograde is something that, you know what I'm saying, it's a lot of bad energy, man. It's just a lot of things go to happening during the retrograde. You gotta be safe, you know what I'm saying? I always watch, I always look, you know. It happens to anybody, you know what I'm saying? And one thing about it is, ain't nobody promised tomorrow, but you know, if God got you breathing, then you promise tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? For real. So, you know, keep that positive energy flow with you because of what a retrograde is it's like a whole bunch of different type of demons sent out to complete a mission. You know what I'm saying? You got the demons that's gonna break up the home. You got the demons that's gonna get inside of anybody that let them in. That's willing to the demon, the negative. They love negative, so they going to anybody that got a negative soul. They're getting them quick. And if they don't know how to get them out, then you know what I'm saying. It's a wrap, pretty much a wrap for them, because like demons are real. I used to think they wasn't real, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I used to think that, you know, it was just talk, but I know that demons are real, and I know they get in people, and they'll change a person. Y'all ever see a lot of these bad brothers? A lot of them say, "I don't know what was in my mind. I don't know what I was thinking. It was a voice told me this. A voice told me that." That's the demon. The demon told him to do it. You know what I'm saying? If you ever get around a demon, you know, you can't contest a demon because a demon run the soul. They get in their souls and they run them. You know, ain't nobody gonna own up to it and say, "Oh, I got a demon." But have you made sure you ain't got a demon? Have you got it out of you? You know how I told y'all to do it. Hey, you put your attentions on it, and you anything negative in your soul, cast it out. And you what? Inhale everything you want. And you over and over and over, you'll feel the relaxation. I told y'all. That's one thing about me. I ain't gonna tell you nothing wrong. You know, a lot of people, they look at me, a lot of people get a lot of game off me because that's what I give. I give out a lot of positive game, you know. So they'll sit back and they'll listen at me and see what Coffee got to say, you know. And one thing about me, I don't steer nobody wrong. I ain't here to steer you wrong. I ain't here to do none of that. Not at all. By the time that is all said and done, and y'all been through these steps like I've been taking y'all through, y'all gonna see what I'm talking about. And we can get on a deeper level, you know. If you reach somewhere and you stuck and you like, "Hey, I got this done, I did this, whoop-de-woo, I did that. What else do I need to do?" Ask me. I reach out to you, you know. If I can't answer you right away, don't think I ain't gonna answer you. I will answer you. I reply to all my messages, you know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty good at it on the cool. I'm pretty good at it. I must say that part right there, you know. A lot of people be telling me, "Coffee, you need to come to TikTok, go live, man. You got to go live on TikTok," you know, because I do a lot of uploads on TikTok. I don't really get on there and go live. But I probably hit that live button real soon over there on TikTok for the people that want me to go live over there. Probably do y'all a live real soon over there. So y'all just make sure y'all follow me on TikTok, Smoke the OG. You know what I'm saying? Smoke the OG, just like it sounds. Smoke the OG. Simple as that. Pull me up, you know what I'm saying? I'll follow you back or whatever. Let me talk about this real quick. Y'all know the trees, the trees are here to help us breathe and all kinds of stuff, right? So tell me why is they cutting down most of the trees? You know, why is they doing that? Anybody can answer that? It's a lot going on in this world that ain't right, you know what I'm saying? That's why I get on here and I try to tell people that may be facing a hard time, it's only gonna get harder. So you gotta think of your master plan and get back in the game, you know? Hard times meant to do a lot too, you know what I'm saying? Hard times can bring family back together. It most definitely can. It'll make them patch up, god dog. You think it wouldn't, but it will. Maybe not the ones that, don't know how to get up, want to lay in the house all day, eat up a person's food. Not them type of people. Nah, I'm not talking about them kind of family. Family that work, trying to survive and get along, you know, they'll pull together. Ain't nothing stronger than family. I don't give a damn what this new generation say. Ain't nothing stronger than family. Ain't nothing stronger than family. Family is all you got. These people got y'all head twisted, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I know in our families you have disputes and don't get along and all of that, but guess what? That's your bloodline at the end of the day. I don't care what it is, what it may be, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta fuck with your bloodline. You ain't gotta hang around your bloodline. You ain't gotta do none of that. But you love them as your family, you know? No matter if they did you wrong or right, you know? I'm a person that has had a lot of goddamn wrong done, you know what I'm saying? So, you talking to somebody that understand, you know? And like I say, you keep pushing and you keep that good energy upon you, on your chest plate, on your mind, on your heart, you're going to start seeing the universe pull for you in a lot of different ways. A lot of different ways. You know, one thing I know about the connection between me and the universe, which is the creator of the universe. When y'all hear me say universe, I mean the creator, whoever created the universe. You know, I don't miss. Somebody told me, you know, yesterday, well, yeah, it was Sunday. They told me, Jesus loves you. You know, I accepted it, but like I told them, that ain't who I pray to. I'm sorry, I don't go through no middleman to pray. They say, well, who do you pray to? I say, I pray to the creator of the universe. I ain't telling God because God is a man-written word. I said the creator of the universe. I mean the person that created this world. That's who I pray to. That's who I worship. That's who the sun, the stars, the moon, the ocean, the trees, the woods, all of that nature, all of that stuff there. That's who I worship. I worship the real deal. Not all this extra stuff that they trying to write to confuse all kind of people in many, many different ways, because there's many, many different stories, which everybody got a story. We got stories. Think about it. You just ain't writing that shit out, but we got stories. Anyways, this ain't no religious debate or nothing like that, because I don't get down like that. Not at all. But if you try to tell me something, and I know I done went further with my knowledge, I'm going to let you know that there's more to that. You know what I'm saying? Go check it out yourself. Go dig deeper. You know what I'm saying? See, this will get you ahead right here. I'm going to tell you. When you stop listening to what everybody may say, and you try it yourself, when you try it yourself, if it worked for you, run with it. Run with it. Run with it. And don't look back. I don't care what it may be, I understand. I was once, I was raised in church. I was raised in all of that, I was raised in that, man, for real. Sometimes I had to go 3 times a week. Shit. Hell yeah, I was raised in church. But at the same time, as I started digging deeper, as I got older and I dig deeper, I found out so many ways it contradicted itself, So I wanted to understand what was going on. That's how I got deeper, That's how I got deeper. Because it's deeper than religion. I can tell y'all that now. It's deeper than religion. For real, for real. Spirituality is the truth. That's the truth. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's the real deal. That's all I could tell you on that end right there. Now, what you doing, what kind of stuff you doing is a different thing, but if you're doing the positive, spirituality is the real deal. Straight up. You can see many works and stuff, many different things, bro. Get, you know, like, you might plant a seed over here saying, you know what, since, cause this is how you tell when you start waking up. You want to give up a lot of the bullshit you was doing. A lot of it. I don't care if it's clubbing. I don't care if you was hooked on drugs or alcoholic or what it may be. Once you go to waking up and you go closer to that creator, I'm telling you, it won't be nothing for you to give up some things. Because that's the first thing that you're going to have to do. And me, what I gave up clubbing. That's why don't nobody see me at a club. Nobody can't tell you they see me at now club. You know why? Because I gave that shit up. I don't look back. I don't look back on my tracks. You know, will I go in the future? You just never know. But right now, I'm not looking back on my tracks. You know what I'm saying? Another thing, I don't roam these streets like that. I don't be out like I used to. You know what I'm saying? I'm more like put up now. I'm not in everybody's face. I'm not everybody's friend in person. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gave up so much. When you give up something and you stop it and you achieve through it, then, man, you look back at yourself and pat yourself on the shoulder, man, because ain't nobody gonna do it for you. You got to do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving y'all the real game. That's one thing about coffee. I ain't giving you no watered down game. I never give nobody watered down game. Everybody I've been around, everybody I done talked to, will tell you I ain't give them no watered down game. I'm gonna give them something good they can go with and roll with. You know what I'm saying? For real, because I would want the next person to give me something good. When I was coming up, I had older OGs giving me stuff that was good. I kept with me. I didn't let it go. I kept with me. Some of them ain't alive to this day to know I kept it with me, but I kept it with me. You know what I'm saying? I listen. You gotta when you can listen instead of just speaking to speak, it's a big difference. You gotta sit there and listen, because what that person telling you may be something you really need to hear and understand. But if you just want to talk, then you're not gonna understand. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference in the two. And when you go to wakening up, oh man, when you go to wakening up, you ain't gonna have to lie to no motherfucking body. You know what I'm saying? A lie is the last thing you just gonna really just tell. You transform into this straight up person that don't be scared of what you gotta say. Me, I used to always tell people, I lied to a lot of people about this and that because I don't want them in my business, period. You know, I didn't want them in my business, you know, so, you know, but being a straight up person, having nothing to lie about, I don't care what it may be, that's the best feeling right there, man. That's the best feeling. Like I say, pat yourself on the shoulder. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, because ain't nobody gonna do it for you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm gonna leave y'all with that.